Yes. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chaos. Welcome to a new episode of Take It to the Table. I am joined by none other than the regular guest, Soul. How you doing today, sir?
Oh, good. It's always good to be back. Just the iconic duo instead of Mr. Negative all the time.
Yeah, it's been a minute since it's us two in it, so yeah, it's definitely good. It's all positive vibes. No hatred slinging to us, in the comments on Instagram. So we're gonna be it's a jam-packed episode, as you've probably seen from the thumbnail. We're gonna be talking about the latest update regarding Triple H being going back into his role as the EVP of talent relations, basically for the time being. People saying his replacement is not replacement. For now, he's temporarily replacing John Laurinaitis. We're going to give our thoughts and see if what's the positives and possible negatives regarding that. What else we're going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about ROH as well, with the pay-per-view happening tomorrow night. Death before dishonor. You got to put that Japanese feel to it. It's all about dishonor. Hoi. What else we're going Also, we're going to be talking about Soul going to be talking about Dark Order. I was going to be saying, but we'll see what he thinks of the Dark Order currently, as well as an unboxing. You may have seen on our Instagram, it's posted on the story saying he's going to be unboxing a certain crate from a certain promotion that has arrived at his doorstep, and he's going to unbox it live here on Take It to the Table. So yeah, before we get into everything else, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Goes a long way. All that good stuff. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. And without further ado, let us take it to the table. All right. So yeah, we'll just start off with what the main topic, which was broken a few hours ago. Sorry, something's in my eye. Which is basically Triple H has been announced as he's returning, but not in active wrestling, but in a EVP role of talent relations. So it's pretty much similar to what John Laurinaitis was. He was the head of talent relations, but due to the ongoing scandal and the investigations, he has been removed from his post. There was rumors going on. It was going to be, I think it was Bruce Pritchard taking his spot or something like that. I don't know what was going on. But ultimately right now it's been passed on to Triple H as an EVP. So it's not a full on takeover of the role. Just he's been in that role before, and he's back into it again.
There we go. Yeah, there's a thunderstorm right now in Scotland, so I think that's what's fucking everything up.
Any thunderstorm every day in Scotland?
Just a bit, eh?
Yeah, fair enough. Well, welcome back. So yeah, as I was saying, we Triple H is in his EP role, and yeah, we just wanted to speak about what's the pros and cons regarding this. Do you think it's gonna be do you think he's gonna benefit from it? Compared to like what he did what he did previously in that role. Do you feel will carry on? Is he the perfect person to possibly bring us into the possible rumor TV14 era? So yeah, I just wanted to get your thoughts on that, Soul, as to what was your reaction to the news, and what do you think the outcome will be out from all this?
I think it's going to be a positive outcome. Everyone loves Triple H. He's got a good relationship with not only the talent that's on screen, backstage, and as well as out there in the independent world. So I feel like with him in this role, the relationship between WWE and outside promotions, talent, everything's going to be a lot stronger. So I feel like we're going to see a lot more positivity backstage, as well as maybe more people wanting to join WWE.
Yeah, no, I would like to agree with you as well. I feel like when John Laurinaitis was at the helm, from what we've seen from reports backstage, it was like morale was down. People, everyone knew that John Laurinaitis was Vince's yes man, basically. Had no care for the talent that was let go. A majority of recent releases, when you go to see the interviews on YouTube, they always say like they dread to see that they dread to get a call from Johnny Ace or John Laurinaitis. Sometimes they don't even mention him by name. They just put the impersonation on, and you know who they're talking about. And they get let go, and he just says budget cuts. That's it.
Yeah.
Have a nice day. Whereas with Triple H, he definitely. I think also he's one of the boys, even though John Laurinaitis was a wrestler before, but he was definitely of the old guard. Whereas Triple H is kind of is pretty much in the, like, you know, present and also future kind of generation. So he's you know, he understands them, and he's, you know, he definitely has the more of a leadership role to like to the time when Samoa Joe got released the first time. Probably, yeah. So Samoa Joe said himself, like, as soon as Triple H found out that he got released, Triple H called him back and said, "No, you, I'm bringing your ass back here. If it's not in the main roster and you're in commentating, I want you back at NXT." And sure enough, he showed up, only to be released a bit shortly after. But that's another situation. But you know, he's definitely one that that the wrestlers do love backstage and also on screen. And it's kind of, for me, it's kind of funny saying how liked he is when pretty much, I'm pretty sure a lot of people hated him when he was on his reign of terror as world heavyweight champion.
Yes, everyone loves that reign of terror.
Yes, everyone loves it, definitely. But it was yeah, I think it will definitely benefit from it. I think it will make a lot of people stay in WWE, and maybe even bring some more people in, provided he's in there for the long haul. But obviously, we all know the reason why he was put in that role, because obviously with the ongoing scandal with Vince. And by the looks of it, this is definitely a power play from Vince. He's trying to get most of his family in these higher roles again. But then there's a lot of rumblings on the internet. Of course, where else would it be? That, you know, he's pretty much gearing up to possibly Vince is possibly, just in case he gets forced out of office, he's obviously protecting himself, just in case this thing goes out of hand. So, I mean, there's already documentaries lined up with all these people that's been what's they saying? There's already interviews that's being lined up for all these people that he's apparently assaulted Vince. I'm talking about. So I think this could get real nasty. But I mean, like, what's your thoughts? Do you think it's the perfect people at the top in terms of, you know, Steph as CEO and then Triple H as EVP? Do you think that's?
I think it's really just wait and see what they do with it. You know, you could say, yeah, they're going to be perfect, they're going to do the right thing, but we need to see their actions first before we can make a conclusive decision for that.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Definitely a see and find out situation. It's but yeah, definitely a good turnaround, good start. You know, finally someone that is actually okay, people can get behind. And then you know, let's see. Do you think he would be the perfect person if they actually went to the TV14 era? Do you think he'd be the perfect person for to be part head of talent relations? Triple H speaking. Oh dear, is he gone? Oh dear, I think we're gonna have technical difficulties right now. So, can you hear us? Oh dear, oh dear. It looks like he's unfortunately gone. Obviously, some technical difficulties. But yeah, whilst we wait until he hopefully comes back, do I think that is going to be, you know, the right person at the helm for it to lead into the TV14 era? I think so. I think it's safe to say. We just have to obviously just wait and see what happens there. But of course, please leave your thoughts in the comments below regarding Triple H. Do you think it's a good move? Do you think it's a good start? Where could they take it from here? You know, Do you think he's good as a permanent person or a temporary person? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'm definitely dying to hear what you guys think. I sincerely mean that. I'm not being mean. But of course, tomorrow it is the day of the pay-per-view. Well, tomorrow night, and it is Ring of Honor's pay-per-view, Death Before Dishonor. Death Before Dishonor. It was. I ain't gonna lie. At the beginning, it looked to be like a bit of a lackluster pay-per-view, but now it looks pretty decent. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I think I said in the last episode, the main match I'm looking forward to is, of course, FTR versus the Briscoes for the ROH Tag Team Championships. And this is the second time in a row. It should be pretty fun for sure. So, I'm just going to run through the card, of course, because, you've got to do that. You've got to go through the card. And I wish I actually did this beforehand, but I did not. But now, I'm just I'm playing it cool and not panic. So basically right now, I think last time I mentioned I was doing 6 matches. There was now 7. But before I get into that, I think I may have a new challenger here.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Not only in Scotland, but there's fucking work going on my road at the minute. They're putting in these new 5G shit. So
you finally catching up. 5G. Okay, cool. Already on 6G, bro.
Oh.
No, I'm playing.
So yeah, I've got no fucking setup now. I've got no comfy chair. I've got no backing behind me. I've just got a fucking white wall. Fucking downgrade.
Fair enough.
If I have to do the next soul session like this, then it's going to be a disaster. I might as well just pack it up and end there.
I know, right? That's real professional. Just sitting there in the corner, just like, so, why did you leave AEW?
Yes, me and my white wall. It's like fucking casting couch without the budget. Fucking hell.
Casting couch. Don't discount casting couch. But
I know I know you simp for that shit.
I've cleansed. I'm fine. I'm good. Moving swiftly on.
Repent.
I was just about to delve into the Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor pay-per-view.
Yes.
And
yeah, I now feel like you want the main event just to be Claudio picks up Gresham like, you have dishonored the honor, and it's like, ooh, he said it. He said the line in the pay-per-view.
Yeah. That obviously my hype levels for it have definitely reached peak levels when it's first. I will
say this. I think it's going to be better than Dynamite this week.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that.
We'll be talking about that tomorrow, eh?
We'll talk about it tomorrow. And put that out as soon as, because oh boy, that was a barn burner. Moving on. Yes. So, Ring of Death Before Dishonor. Obviously we touched on it last time on the last episode. There was 6 matches, I believe, that was announced at the time. No, there was 5 matches. Now there's actually 7. And I think that one of them is a pre-show. It's going to kick off the show. Is Alison K versus Willow Nightingale.
Yeah.
If I recall, Willow Nightingale was the one that didn't she challenge for the title in the last pay-per-view?
Yeah, so I think it was Supercard of Honor. Her and Mercedes Martinez went at it for the interim Ring of Honor Championship. Well, Deonna Purrazzo had it.
Right, that was it. Cool.
So I think she's been with Ring of Honor for a while or done a lot of stuff for them, because that's the only really thing I know her from is just appearing on Ring of Honor a few times.
Yeah. It looks like she's quite heavy in AEW Dark as well. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I think ever since Supercard, she's been appearing in AEW Dark a lot. She was just actually on Dynamite as well, wasn't she? She was tagging with Athena against Jade and Kiera Hogan.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So I also apologies if you can hear anything in the background. The little one's being a bit nuts. They're being a bit fussy. So
yeah, it's chaos and it's kidnapped victims again.
Quiet, Jason. No, but yeah, that should be good. Well, what's your pick on that one? I don't know much about our opponent. So.
I think Willow's all right. I think Willow's just an all right women's wrestler. I mean, it's not the biggest buy-in match that's really going to draw people in. No offense.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe it might surprise us.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So the lady that she's facing is she worked in Impact Wrestling and was known as Sienna, and I do know that name. That name does sound familiar. 2-time Knockouts champion and 1-time GFW Women's Champion. Remember GFW guy? that was something.
Isn't that Jeff Jarrett's promotion, Global Force Wrestling?
Yeah, when they tried to merge with India or some madness, and yeah, it didn't work out. It lasted literally about a few months. I'm not even joking.
Didn't they just like put Global Force stickers over the Impact belts as well?
Something like that. Yeah, I think they just stuck the GFW logo on top. Yeah, just pretend it was a brand new title. If I recall, I think Alberto Del Rio had it. Yeah, that was yeah. That fun guy, that pile of fun. Of course, there's Jonathan Gresham against Claudio. I think you said you wanted Claudio to win, I believe, if I recall.
Yeah, easy.
And Samoa Joe versus Jay Lethal. My pick is Joe. Are you saying Joe as well?
Yeah, I'm saying Joe as well. I feel like Joe's the best guy to keep it on. He'll really elevate it.
Yeah, definitely. And there's Willie Yuda versus Daniel Garcia. I'm a bit torn on this.
Yeah, this is the one. I think this is probably the second match on the card that I'm really undecided on the victor. I really want Yuta because I just enjoy Yuta's work, but I feel like Garcia is a talent enough guy to have the pure championship.
Yeah, no, agreed. It could go either way, and I wouldn't really be annoyed at whoever wins. I think they both will be winners at the end of it. So yeah, but if I really had to choose, I would say probably Yuta, because even though he's had the title for a while, I don't think he'd really be defending it. So, I'd say give him one more title defense and then maybe lose out on the next one.
Yeah.
Then there's our Mercedes Martinez versus Serena Deeb. This was a surprise to me. Maybe it's because I don't really watch Rampage at all.
So this is not a surprise to me because they've been teaming for a while. They did like a wee team up and like the whole segment. Won't they cooperate? Will they not be a united front? And then it's just breakdown fight. And I like both competitors, but I want Deeb to win just because it's Serena Deeb.
Fair enough. Yeah, I remember there was 1 week they were like best buds, and then all of a sudden I remember Mercedes Martinez was just running down the ramp and chasing off Deeb. I was like, what, they're foes now? I was like, okay, fair enough. I mean, I love Mercedes Martinez, but yeah, probably Deeb, because like I don't think she's gonna sniff the AEW title anytime soon. So I think ROH is probably the best place that she can be at. Just elevate it from there. But
I think it's surprising though, because I watched that Road to Dishonor little YouTube show, and like they were in Ring of Honor together a long time ago as well. So there's a lot of history with this one as well.
Okay, fair play. All right, fair. Yeah, so hopefully I'm sure they'll mention that during the show, but that should be good.
I'm sure they'll do like a little promo before, or like a vignette before the match, and they'll show a lot of this stuff. Yeah,
for sure. Now this one you actually made me aware of this. Us and the crew, they've actually brought out the ROH 6-man tag team championship.
Chaos. How long have I been talking about these fucking titles for? Literally, I feel like I was the only guy in the world. It was sort of like fucking like the invention of lying. You know, you wake up one day, it's like, oh, I remember this shit. What, you don't remember the 6-man titles? How the fuck do you not remember the 6-man titles? And I was going crazy. I was like, these existed, right? These existed. I'm just going crazy, right?
Tony Khan went into the archive warehouse and saw these rusty titles, and he just, oh yeah, we'll put this on the show. Yeah, like that's what basically happened. So the 6-man tag team match, and it is with the Righteous, which includes Vince, Bateman, Dutch. They are the current champions versus Dalton Castle and the Boys. Awesome show, by the way. Go see it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, watch the Boys. I actually kind of hope now it's just going to be Carl Urban and Homelander under those masks. It's like
with that cheeky smile. Yeah. So that's good. Yeah, that should be interesting. To be honest, I've never seen an ROH style of a 6-man tag, and I think this is the closest we're going to get to a trios title. Tony Khan. So this might as well.
Yeah, I feel like for that match, I wanted Dalton Castle and the boys to win it, just because I think Dalton Castle's entertaining. And I honestly, no offense to the Righteous, but I have no clue who you are.
I don't have a clue of any of these guys, so this would be a nice introduction.
So for Dalton Castle was so at Final Battle, he was the last television championship before he dropped it to Rhett Titus, who then dropped it to Suzuki, who then dropped it to Joe.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
And if I'm correct as well, I think Dalton Castle took the Ring of Honor championship off Cody when he had it.
Okay. Fair enough.
So he's been there for a while. He's been there for a while.
Yeah. It's 36. So I'm just reading his Wikipedia right now. And then this guy from the other ones, the Righteous, one of them is currently in the tag team Under No More in Impact Wrestling. Vinny Maseglia. Yeah. Okay, all right, cool. They currently are record-setting 4-time 6-man tag team champions. Flip it out. All right. Can you go for anything else, bro?
The people who I remember being 6-man championships, I think Cody and the Bucks were the 6-man champions at one point.
Okay.
And then Villain Enterprise were one, and they had custom belts. That was PCO, Marty Skull, and Flip Gordon, I think.
Right.
I think that's
Villain Enterprise is Marty Skull, Brody King, and PCO.
Brody King and PCO. That's
Okay. So, you got a good memory. Yeah. So, yes, it was SoCal Uncensored. Then it was the Kingdom. Then it was Bullet Club. Yeah, Cody and the Young Bucks. Then it was the Kingdom again. Then Villain Enterprises. Then the Mexi Squad. Can you be more on the nose? Shane Taylor Promotions. And then it was the Righteous. Okay. And then, the last match here was our Final Battle. Yeah.
I think they're nice belts as well. Actually, there's something I want to talk about as well. The belts. They're very mix and match, aren't they?
Yes. I'm looking at it right now. Me personally, I don't like this. I would never buy this.
I feel like they need to change the designs because they're all mixed. The World Championship, the tags are all old school style, while the television, the 6-man, and the women's are all the most recent title. Obviously, I've got the last World Championship for Ring of Honor that was held by Bandido.
Right.
I just want them all. Yeah, I want them all to look similar. No, it's just like some of them look way too glittery and gold, and then the other ones are like all silver and all that. And it's like, why have we got this clash of a style?
Yeah. I think there should be some sort of update because, especially with the tag team titles, they have really got the old logo. But I do see that that they have updated the logo a little bit. So they must introduce some new titles. Surely this will be the perfect time to do it.
I think they should go old school style because I do really like the Ring of Honor World Championship. I like how it's just very classic and plain.
Okay.
And I feel like they should take because I want you to search up what the original television championship looked like. It looked like an oblong sort of style.
ROH Television Championship, yeah?
Yeah, first design, go for that.
2018 to present. Okay, no, not that one. First design. Sorry, people. This is a bit unprofessional of me.
You'll get there.
All right, is this it? Oh, okay. So it's a more slimmer look. It's kind of like how the original AEW women's title was.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that one looks a bit better than the current one. To be honest, I like that one. That's cool. It looks better than the AEW women's championship, well, the old one anyway. Okay. Yeah. That should be cool.
And then I think the 6-man had one alternative design for Villain Enterprises, which was just Marty Scurll's logo.
Oh, of course. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. I think they should definitely revamp the titles, and this would be a best. I want to see new championships and a new streaming / TV deal for Ring of Honor. They have to make 2 major announcements.
Which I feel like they will. They'll announce something big for this. I feel like maybe house shows or something like that.
Yeah. 100%. And of course, the main event, which I hope is the main event. I think it should close it out, even though it is for the tag team titles. But screw it. FTR versus the Briscoes 2 for the ROH Tag Team Championships. Who did you bet on for this one?
So I said FTR originally, but it came out that the Briscoes have signed a long-term deal with Ring of Honor.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's made me think, how would you reward someone signing a long-term deal and trying to make them the face of the brand?
Yeah. I mean, you still could
have FTR win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this to make it out to be them to be the the greatest tag team or one of the greatest tag teams, even though we had this talk in the last episode, and then hopefully have the match between them and the Young Bucks for all the belts, and somehow take the titles off Swerve and Keith Lee, then do that way. But yeah, maybe the Briscoes might win. It could go either way. But yeah, me personally, I want FTR to defend those titles. Sure.
I wonder as well, are we going to get, usually, because I feel like with every AEW pay-per-view, correct me if I'm wrong, there's been an announcement of someone's joined the company. I wonder if we're going to get that announcement with Ring of Honor.
Well, you mean someone joining ROH?
Yeah.
I don't think they do that. I think they just show up. Like so far, like Claudio just showed up, Joe's just showed up. I don't think that. Yeah, I think they're gonna keep that separately and just made that AEW's stick. I think they're just gonna show up. Just do it old school.
Who could you see showing up?
I honestly don't know.
I'm thinking Flip Gordon.
It would have to be someone of the old ilk. I mean, I can't see anyone that's been let go now that I want to see there. So yeah, Flip Gordon.
Sasha Banks just to appease.
Imagine WWE to ROH. Now they can't afford her. Have you seen the prices that people are charging? That she's charging people.
Yeah, so don't expect Sasha Banks to be on the Soul Sessions anytime soon.
Come on, man. I know you're flipping. After this, you're gonna do the Scrooge McDuck and then the swan dive into your buttload of cash.
Ah, yes. beautiful cash.
So yeah, I expect someone to show up. Maybe probably will be that's old ROH. Yeah, and this will be like Bryan Danielson or anything like that. So speaking of the target dates, not just for Bryan Danielson, but also CM Punk and Kenny Omega, apparently it's likely to be All Out.
Which is in Chicago.
CM Punk makes a ton of sense. Bryan Danielson, if he gets a match there, will make a ton of sense. That'll be like what? He made his debut and his return at the same pay-per-view. Awesome.
I want that to just be Bryan gimmick. He just goes away and then comes back at All Out every single year.
Go away for 2 weeks. Nah, see you all out.
Literally, he just makes his entrance with his suitcase in one hand and just chucks it down the ground. I'm back, bitches.
Definitely. But yeah, the most intriguing one is definitely for me, Kenny Omega. Considering obviously there's been all types of reports floating everywhere saying that he's going to be out for the longest of time, like he's nowhere near healed. He's saying like if he takes one more devastating injury, that's it, it's done. So people are saying don't rush back, take all the time you need. But I miss Kenny Omega, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, same here.
I miss him so much.
I was rewatching the old pandemic era Dynamites, and just Kenny Omega's heel character was so entertaining, man.
Very, very good. Yeah. Anyone that disputes that, you need to just stay under the rock that you crawled out of.
Yeah, exactly. You'll stay alone.
Yeah, I definitely miss Omega and the crazy matches that he's had. So, yeah, I mean, I would love to see him against CM Punk. That would be awesome. I mean, would you want to see him back as a face or a heel? Obviously, he's going to get cheered out of the building when he comes back. But would you want to see him as a face or a heel coming back?
That's a tough one. I feel like obviously Don Callis was there at Revolution when I was there, and he made that little appearance on the pre-show. Mm-hmm. I feel like he'll come back as a heel and then maybe switch babyface later on.
Okay, fair enough. I think they also said that they're holding back on introducing the trios titles because they're waiting for him.
I don't agree with that. I feel like you just give it to House of Black.
House of Black, okay. Yeah, I think they do need a title now. Like, Now they definitely need a title at some point.
I mean, if Miro's joining the House of Black, then fucking
imagine.
it's like, all right, jobbers, this is your match for AEW. Who are we facing, boss? Them. It's just like the emo kids in the corner with switchblades and like eyeliners. Like, oh fuck. Jimmy, tell my wife I love her. I'm not making it back home.
No, I would love to see that. By the way, definitely, that'd be awesome. But yeah, I would love to see that. That'll make it. You know, I think that would definitely officially make All Out. Which I already made my mind up that All Out is pretty much their WrestleMania. I know that we have Double or Nothing, but that's that was their first pay-per-view. But yeah, I would say All Out has definitely had their finest moments. You know, so definitely that's their WrestleMania. Make everything go all out on that pay-per-view.
Hey.
So there. Where was I running with this? What were we even talking about before I mentioned them three guys? Oh yeah, the predictions. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So my pick is still FTR. Definitely want them to defend it, and then face the Young Bucks at All Out, and then take it from there. But of course, please leave your comments in the section below. Who do you want to win out of those matches? What's the most anticipated match you're looking forward to at before this? Okay, so moving swiftly on, still sticking to AEW, hopefully for the positive or non-positive reasons. So we'd like to talk about a certain faction that's pretty much been there since day one, and that is, of course, the Dark Order. As I said before, I don't know what's his opinion regarding Dark Order. You know, I know they've kind of fallen out of a sense of relevancy lately, but yeah. Before we get into it, of course, what's your thoughts on the Dark Order, Soul?
I am so disappointed with the Dark Order.
Oh, please delve into this. Please delve in.
So during the whole pandemic era, you know, I remember tuning in. Like my weekly routine was do work stuff, then watch BTE on a Monday, and always loving the Dark Order segments, thinking they were the most entertaining shit of all time, and then getting onto Wednesday and then seeing the Dark Order again because they were heavily featured quite a lot, and it just felt like, yeah, it's always nice to see these guys. Time went on, it was all great and grand, and then the match where I feel like they lost, where the bad started to happen, then was them Hangman versus the Super Elite. That match, I think it was Fight for the Fallen, which they lost, which I think because it was like, oh, this is the match where Hangman gets his title shot and the Dark Order even get a tag team title shot, and everyone was wanting it. Remember, everyone was like, yes, give Hangman his title shot and Dark Order a title shot. You could have a whole happy ending of them both of those guys winning the titles. And then it ended with Hangman getting pinned, and I remember being shocked. I was like,
yeah,
no, this isn't right. No, this must have been something's up here. And the crowd were even shocked as well.
Yeah.
And then after that, Hangman went away and the Dark Order had, I think it was that's when they had, no, it was after. Yeah, it was then they had their Civil War arc as well, which I feel like could have been easily been a main event for a Dynamite as well if it was done with great grand. Have, you know, like Uno, Stu, and Colt again in a trios match against Angels, Silver, and Reynolds. That could easily. Or even Preston Band as well, but no, it was like relegated to dark, and I think one episode of Rampage, and then they had the match in Brody's hometown where they all joined together, and I was like, all right, that's fine, yeah. And then there was the Full Gear moment where they'd all joined and hanged out with Hangman, and then after that they did some good stuff, celebration, and then having each of the Dark Order members go against Brian. Colt went against Brian, and Angels went against Brian, and Silver went against Brian. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. But then after that with Hangman, it just fizzled. Then Stu left. Then Alan Angels left. And now they did that wee little thing on Dynamite where it's like, oh, the Dark Order's not splitting up. We're remaining together. And what happened in the last Dynamite last night? Anna Jay just turned heel.
Well, I mean, Anna Jay, she slowly distanced herself from the Dark Order for the longest time. I mean, maybe she probably was still in the.
Well, she was still included in that segment in the ring where it's like the Dark Order's not splitting up, and she was right next. and she was always introduced as Dark Order's Anna Jay, and now it's kind of like, well, this was a great team of guys that were loved by the community for their comedy antics and themselves. They were great personalities, and now they've just been dwindled down, not used. They're breaking up, and I feel like at this point, they should just disband it, and then when -1 turns 18, reform it, because that's a good storyline right there. Yeah. Because right now, unless they start adding new people and actually getting storylines, it's pointless. And that's what sorry to say, because I really like the Dark Order. I really do. They were honestly one of my favorite parts of AEW and BTE. And seeing them now, it's like just a withered shell, and that's just sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I think is it fair to say they have been the most? It's been a roller coaster of a ride for them, because I remember when they first showed up. I remember the crowd kept saying like, "Who the hell? Who are you? Who are you?" And then I did like the little entrance that they had, and then like they made like a human version of a chair, and you see
the creepers,
the creepers, and then obviously it kind of started going into almost a WWE kind of like kooky style, and then Brody Lee showed up, changed the whole dynamic. Then it was all about this my man. Loved it. I fucking loved it. And then obviously on the unfortunate passing, and then the send off and everything, that was just beautiful. And I do feel like they are kind of floundering. I don't think there's a real end game. I would like to think that it's best for them to disband. But then again, doing that will probably make them flounder even more, because TK definitely is starting to become very distant of promoting that kind of thing, because it's too, that's too WWE, that's too sports entertainment, you know what I'm saying? So if they do disband them, it'd be kind of, but I do like the idea that, when -1 becomes 18, reform it. And I also like the fact that you think that AEW is going to be there for a long time, which is good. I do feel like something needs to happen. So otherwise, right now they're just floundering.
I mean, you can see that these guys are loved when they got a whole wave of figures dedicated to themselves.
Yeah, definitely. That's that. I don't really have anything else to really add to that. Really, definitely. So something needs to change for them to become more meaningful. I do feel obviously they are definitely the most they've come back from a lot of tribulations. Everyone knows about that awful attack that they did against with the guy punching the shit out of Dustin Rhodes. We all know about that.
And hit the mat with hit the air. Sorry, he was trying to hit the oxygen limit.
That was fun. One person that is definitely going to stick if they actually disbanded. The only person that's probably going to survive is
the Meat Man.
Man.
Yeah, Meat Man, Johnny Hungee.
Yeah, Johnny Hungee. Yeah, he is so over. I think it was in that same match that you said that he lost with Hangman. I think that was his standout moment. I'll never forget when he just went on a complete trail like Blaze, and he was just taking at everyone around ringside. Loved it. I can't believe WWE did not sign him. Flipping idiots. Anyway,
it's not like I hate AEW for not using it. It's obviously disappointment comes out with something you love as well. I love the Dark Order, I love AEW. I just wish better.
No, 100%. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, it's the tides will turn for them for sure. But of course, let me know your thoughts also in the comments regarding the Dark Order. Do you think it's that time have passed? Is it is it too late? Is it too late? Too little? Too late? Let us know in the comments, of course. So yes, what else? So there's too little. Well, there is one announcement from Soul himself regarding. Which way you want to go first? You want to go for the announcement or their unboxing? Which one?
You're the host. You pick.
All right, fine. Cool. Let's go with the unboxing, Josh, shall we? So,
right. For this one, because I'm not in my regular setup, I have to let you watch the sky for a minute.
Fair enough. So of course, basically, recently, Soul has gotten a nice little crate from a certain company that we've been pretty much talking Well, it's based off the certain company that we've been talking about this whole time. Yeah, we're going to be unboxing certain figurines and whatever it seems to be in this loot crate. So we're going to see this live and in person right now.
Right. Let's do the figures first. So this is from the recent wave of figures from AEW. I ordered them all. As soon as a certain wrestler in the wave was announced, I was like, buying that shit. I don't care. No import charges. Thank fuck. I've been dead. The first figure we've got here is Lionheart Jericho.
Ooh, wow, they actually got that? Wow.
Yeah, so this is Jericho's younger times. I think this was
that's New Japan.
One. Yeah, New Japan and Mexico as well. I think this one's specifically designed from. I like this one. It's a Luminaries collection as well. So I think Luminaries is like their past selves collection.
Check out them thighs on that man.
So yeah, that's the first one. I like that one. Not the best one in the wave, but a decent one. And this one here, I think Chaos will like. This one's here of our current TBS champion.
Oh, babe, yes, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
she's got that gold gear on, which I like a lot. I think that's cool.
And there's different hands as well. How many hands is that? Hands?
Yeah, a pair of hands it comes with as well.
Ah, nice. Jade Cargill, nice. Okay.
That's what. And next one here. It's our champion, the best one, Cowboy Shit, Hangman Page.
Cowboy, she is neat. What is that ketchup and mustard? What is that?
It's brew. It's cans of brew.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, so each of these figures, so each of their gear is listed on the back of like when they've worn it. So this one is Dynamite on the I don't know if it's American dates or UK date. I'm guessing an American date, so it's the 4th of March 2020 in Denver, Colorado. So yeah, that's a nice one there. And next one here is probably his last AEW figure, Mr. Cody Rhodes.
Oh boy. He's got two heads. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so he's got a happy face and a shouting face, AEW microphone and a pair of hands. This gear is from the Double or Nothing press conference in 2019.
Nice.
Not bad. So this might be his last AEW figure. We have no clue what the hell's happening with this guy. It's Maxwell Jacob Freeman.
Yeah, nice. I love how they couldn't precisely get the Burberry on there, but yeah, it's a nice little knockoff.
I like the scarf detail. The scarf detail is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
This gear is from Blood and Guts, the first one in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
Pretty nice. And my favorite figure of the set, his first figure in 7 long years.
I don't know who this is. There we go.
Yeah, boy. Punk. All Out Gear has the Larry jacket on and the Long Boys. Long Boy gear as well. Got 2 pair of hands with the X's on it, and you can't see it from here, but they have the drug-free thing that he has on his knuckles, the tattoos.
Wow, okay. Attention to the detail. I like.
Yeah, as well. I think this figure is one of the first ones that has the Cobra tattoo on it. You know, the G.I. Joe Cobra tattoo.
Okay.
I think it actually properly has it on it. Doesn't have the Pepsi logo, obviously copyright stuff, but yeah, from what I've seen of this figure with the jacket off, it's pretty decent. Yeah. There were 2 variants in this set as well. I think the first variant was Cody with a brown suit on, and the second variant was a Punk one with his iconic Chicago shorts on them.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, if you were lucky to get one of those, good luck. You'll sell on eBay for 500 quid, and someone will buy it. Ooh. Probably me, but hey.
Damn.
But it's nice to have a AEW Punk figure and a WWE Punk figure. I have the Punk figure from WrestleMania 28.
Oh, is that WrestleMania New York?
No, the one before him and Jericho. Was that New York? Or was that before?
Oh no, that was before. That was in Miami. That was once in a lifetime. The once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime. Aye, sure. Funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a decent wave of figures. Yeah, I really like this wave of figures. And they've announced more of them. I think one of the waves coming up has the House of Black in it and Abaddon and all that stuff in it. So I'm really excited for that one. Still need to buy the Dark Order one. I've just not had money or time to buy the Dark Order one, but I definitely want to get a Dark Order one.
Okay, fair enough.
And now moving on to the final, the final wave, or the first wave of the All Elite crates.
Noise.
So, if you're like me and you bought all 4 crates up front, you've automatically been enrolled for the second year of the program. So, been happy with the first wave of crates for this year. They've been grand. There's the wee card in it. Spoilers for the other side, so you don't get to know that. I'm keeping the spoilers free.
Nice.
First item. Oh, okay. Everybody loves the acclaimed headphones.
Nice. Listen.
Nice...
Yo,
listen. First shirt is of your boy, CM Punk dog collar shirt.
Oh, that's hard.
That is nice. So yeah, all the Elite Crate shirts have been black as well. So good for me. I like black. And the second shirt is a DMD Britt Baker shirt.
Okay. Nice. I feel so bad for Britt Baker. I think she's kind of lost in the shuffle right now.
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing much with her. It's kind of mad. I think that's a whole
whole other thing. But don't know what's happening with these guys. It's a proud and powerful sticker.
Oh, and they beefing right now.
Apparently so. That's what the whole round is going at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, and also I think Santana's out for a year, I believe.
Yeah. All right. So there's a magnet or a pin in here of Malachi Black. That's a 2-parter pin. So you get the mask and the face.
Nice.
And we have an AEW exclusive keychain of that bitch.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. You can't have that because if your girl catches you with that, you out the house. We have a micro brawler. Of your boy Evil Uno.
Nice.
I remember when they first. So I think like the micro brawlers have been Evil Uno, Sting, Nyla Rose. I think Britt Baker was one of them. Couldn't tell you on the top of my head. A nice sweet DVD in here. An All Elite Crate exclusive, Best of AW Dark Volume 2.
Oh, okay.
Volume 1 was in the last set. So the matches are a lights out match with Joey Janela versus Kenny Omega.
Oh, wow.
Private Party SCU. Yeah. Private Party SCU and Santana Ortiz. Private Party versus Best Friends with Orange Cassidy.
Okay.
Abaddon versus Akara Shida.
Okay.
Matt Sydal versus Pac with the Lucha Bros.
Pac was on there?
Okay. Yeah, Yuya Sakazaki and Rio versus Britt Baker versus Penelope Ford.
Oh, I've seen that match. Yeah, I wouldn't say that was the best.
The Factories, QT Marshall and Aaron Solo versus Matt Sydal and Dante Martin.
Oh, good, yeah.
And Matt Caster, Serpentico, and Luther versus Jurassic Express.
That is so random. Why is Max Caster doing with Serpentico? What?
Maybe this was a time where Anthony Bones was injured, but I feel like because it's a freeway match in Jurassic Express, Marco Stunt's going to be there.
Yeah.
And we have a poster, which I'm not going to unfold just for convenience. It's the first. Oh, it was the first ever AEW Championship match: Jericho versus Hangman at All Out. Nice. Or was it Full Gear? It was one of them. And there is an autograph in here. The autograph is of our TNT champion Wardlow.
Oh, nice.
So for that crate, this is the All Out crate, I believe it is. Decent.
Very neat and decent.
Nice to get a Punk item in one of these finally.
Yeah. That dog collar one. My favorite thing is the dog collar shirt. I do like that.
Yeah, the dog collar short's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Oh well. Pretty decent crate. I can't wait for next year's one, what they do in there. I definitely like the DVDs of Dark. I feel like that's a good addition.
Yeah. 100%. Those matches that were mentioned, I listening to those, I was like, yeah, I would see that. Why not? Yeah, I'll be interested.
Who knows if the DVDs will work on a UK player? Though that's what I gotta find out.
Oh yeah, it's true. Say. There's ways around that. There's ways around that.
Yeah, I'll find something. But yeah, decent shit. Just finding a place to play it all.
I'm sure you find it. Just dump all the WWE stuff.
With fucking pleasure.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing of the AEW crate from AEW crates. But yeah, and of course, Soul has another announcement regarding his wonderful show, the Soul Sessions. I can never say that word properly. The Soul
Exactly.
Sessions.
That's why I chose it, because you English people can't say sessions right.
No. It makes me, for some reason, it makes me sound like I have a lisp. The
Or
Soul
maybe you do
Session.
have a list. You have a list.
I don't have
Chaos,
a
don't
lisp. Shut up. Kiss my ass. I don't have a lisp. But let's go on. What's the announcement?
So we got 2 new guests coming on the Soul Sessions. That's how you say it correctly. So first guest episode's actually launching tomorrow. Will be with KJ Impala. KJ was a American Nightmare graduate. We talk about his time in the training ground as well, and he also trained with someone who's going to be featured on Ring of Honor and Ring of Honor's Death Before Dishonor, Satmat Singh, who's aligned with Jay Lethal. So that was a really interesting one to talk about, just all that. And the next one is a big one, very big one. Someone that's been partnered with AEW for a while. So this was a real great one. I got to interview the senior project manager of Upper Deck, who create the AEW trading card game. So yeah, that was a blast, really. I really didn't expect it to happen. It happened. I'm absolutely thrilled by it. We talk about the inception of the product, what it was like working with AEW, and talk about making CM Punk's first card in 7 years.
Nice.
So yeah,
So
it's going to be a blast.
So just to put it out there, like, did you get any cards for me?
Well, I will say Upper Deck are sending me a supply of something. They are sending me something.
Yeah, they're sending you something.
Yeah, they're sending me shit because I'm the best, bro. I'm fucking the dominant. I'm the dominant guy of this whole YouTube channel. I am the king. You cannot fuck with me.
Not cool.
All these all these new shows debuting, they think they can beat me, but they can't beat me. I am the king. I am the dominant boy of this channel.
They can't beat you and Ignacio. That's what they can't beat. That's the thing. It's you guys are like Batman and Joker. You just like, you can't live without one another. It's crazy. Fair play. That is some jam-packed episodes for the Soul Sessions. Everyone, make sure you go and check those out. Make sure you sign up to all the stories on IG so you know when when they'll be going live.
Like, I'm more interested in what AEW Upper Deck is sending me, because they've not told me. They just said, "Hey, we loved what you did. You helped us. We're gonna send you something. What's your shipping address?" I was like, "Oh, here it is." I was like, "Oh, what's in it?" And he was like, "It's a surprise for you, kid." Like, all right, cool.
Something signed. It's definitely gonna be something signed. I think.
Yeah,
so.
it's gonna be like a WWE Mickey Ash card. I was like, thanks. Yeah, they saw my clip. They saw my clip of playing her in the Rumble. Yeah, I think they saw my clip of her playing in the Rumble and were like,
Fair enough.
I'm honestly trying to think what it could be, but I like the surprise though. I'll probably show it off in the next episode.
If you can, try to do a live reaction as to what it is, and then
we'll do.
In unison. 100%. Well, yeah, we've come to the end of the show, guys. Thank you again, Soul, for joining us on this. I'm sure this was the least stressful episode that you've been on in a while.
Oh yeah, my blood pressure actually went down a bit. I'm just stuck behind this fucking white wall.
If it's not one thing, it's another, right?
Yeah, fucking hell. But, if you guys see, if I swear to God, if I'm white walling it next Soul Sessions, I'm not gonna be happy.
You're just like, welcome to the Soul Sessions. I'm joining here with this guy by AW Cray. I'm gonna say, what's up?
But you see this fucking white wall? See this white wall? Fuck you, white wall. Fuck.
Oh man, but yeah, it's been an awesome episode. As like I said at the beginning of the show, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow us at official_TITT triple T, and as well at Wrestling Republic. And of course, please follow our lovely guest Soul at what's your Instagram again?
You can say Sessions, right? Can you say it? Can you say it? Can you? I don't think you can. Can you? Come on. Give me a try. Give it a try.
Man, you're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it.
Bitch boy.
just plug your Instagram. That's what you got to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see more great content from me, the king of the channel, and great interviews for Alan Angels, EC3, and Upper Deck coming out soon, go on to the Soul Sessions on Instagram, official, because it's the best one, and not this scrub. Follow me, perfect me.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, I will be your take to the table champion, and I will represent correctly.
Oh, really? Mr.
Yeah.
1-1 and lost 6. Yeah?
Bitch, just
Spoiler
because you
alert.
have the latency. You have the latency power. It's a fucking handicap. Not only have you got that dumb lisp and that shitty Yeezy ass haircut, but you have the goddamn handicap, bro.
Wow. Oh my god. I can't wait to publish the last episodes that we done. Oh my goodness.
Oh, don't get me fucking started on that shit.
As you can tell from that reaction, you know what it's gonna be. You know it's gonna be your boy.
Just wait till I come down there and crash the castle. Oh, don't you? Just you wait. Just you wait.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we go. Yeah, you're gonna do one live in person now. I don't want no excuses. Don't worry.
Oh, like that, mate. You know what? It's gonna be after the show. We'll come down there like, oh yeah, we're so. I'm gonna come there with a tray of 6 whiskey shots or tequila shots, starting the shit properly.
He's all juiced up. I'm ready. Okay, cool. I'm down.
And
for
I'll get you a gift as well. I'll get you. Oh, I don't know, maybe a Nikki Ash T-shirt. We little treat you.
You gotta ruin it.
Yeah, you're gonna wear that shit. You gotta represent your favorite WWE superstar.
Oh, who do you hate? Who do you hate? I don't even know who you hate.
Exactly. You don't know shit.
There's someone that you just don't. No, I'm gonna get you a Machine Gun Kelly shirt. That's what. No, I'm gonna get you a Logan Paul shirt. Logan Paul. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you fool! You mortal fool!
There we go.
How could you devious bastard? Right, you're getting a 24/7 championship as well. You fucking dick.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get you. Don't worry.
Oh.
But yeah. On that note, before
we're literally going to be fighting down there, and Ben, the boss, is going to be sitting there like, "Please, kids, don't fight."
He's just sweating, just like sitting in the middle.
Gonna take off this leather jacket and just be like, "Ugh, I'm gonna fucking screw you up. Gonna choke you out like Bryan Danielson did to fucking the announcer guy when he joined the Nexus."
Oh, what? Justin Roberts.
Justin Roberts.
Rude. That's it. I mean, in this day and age, that's kind of seen as racist, but I mean, if you want to get canceled, it's up to you, bro. Anyway, I'm just saying. Yeah, exactly. Moving swiftly on. Before we we'll close it out. We got to do one more tribute to the Dark Order, just in case they somehow disband by the time we end this program. So I'm just gonna play this wonderful tribute they did to a wonderful man who is no longer with AEW.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Adrenaline in my soul, something, Cody Rhodes.
I love the Dark Order.
Best segment ever. Love it.
I love the Dark Order. I love the Dark Order.
It's right at the end when the guy just singing his lungs out. Oh. Fucking love Dark Order.
And if you guys love the Dark Order as well, check out my interview with Alan Angels. We have a blast.
Yes, be sure to check it out. Very, very interesting, very fun episode of the Soul Sessions.
Hey!
Kiss my ass.
I get the last laugh, baby.
Anyway, moving on. Definitely, this is where we're ending the show. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, Soul. Until next time, guys. This has been Take It to the Table. Peace. Fuck you too.
Ah.